roll here. We're going to dive into our discussion of the day. A good resume is so important. Today is Friday here at the warm-up, so we're going to be talking about some financial stability tips, financial health tips, career advancement tips. On Fridays, this is the topic that we typically cover here at the warm-up. It's one of our core pillars, right? It's all about getting better in this life, one day at a time, every day, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially. Can I get better? Today is the question. We got a nice, quick, and simple, easy topic today. And bear with me one second. I'm going to share. I'm going to share my video to my primary Facebook page, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. So good morning and God bless y'all. Thanks for joining. Let's get ready to have an awesome day. If I can get to my warm-up page. Here we go. So we just want to share today's. Come on. So at the warm-up, we have 3 segments to our show. Right? That means we're going to start with our morning affirmations. We're going to start with what I call our mirror moments. We're going to start with our affirmations. After that, we're going to dive into just some tips around resume writing, and then I'm going to leave you all with some awesome quotes around career advancement, just to inspire you all to continue to just grow your careers, continue to take care of yourselves, and continue to set lasting goals for yourselves that allow you to reach your ultimate goal, right? And be able to make your ultimate impact on the world around you. So, affirmations this morning. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. I am confident. I am confident and good at what I do. I am confident and good at what I do. I have a strong business mindset. I wish I had a strong business mindset. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, for those of you who are working in business, for those of you who are building your own brands, more power to you. Repeat after me. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I have a strong business mindset. This is more my speed right here. Repeat after me. I am attracting great opportunities. I am attracting great opportunities. Repeat after me. My business skills are getting stronger each day. I am dedicated to achieving my career goals. I easily create new opportunities for myself, right? Channel all of this positive energy into your life so that you can advance your career, you can further your impact, and you can continue to grow and achieve the goals that you want to achieve and reach the heights that you want to reach. I have a great relationship with my employer. I am knowledgeable about my business and the latest trends. Right? I am creating an amazing life for myself. I am becoming more confident and successful. I am strong, independent, and successful. We want to speak success over our lives. We want to speak these positive attributes over our lives. We want to continue to look for opportunities to grow and get better each and every day. Good morning, bro. God bless. God bless. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know. I think you commented on that video with me. I'm telling you, man, that was a travel. In my side life, y'all, I do a little bit of refereeing for basketball. And I think me and Charles, we had both seen the same video where we were trying to figure out if this kid traveled. He did. But what's up, man? Thanks for joining, man. Good morning. God bless. Affirmations in flow. Repeat after me. I easily increase my income. Repeat after me. I enjoy being financially free. Repeat after me. I have an unrestricted cash flow. Amen. I want to channel that kind of opportunity into my life. Repeat after me. I am determined to achieve my work goals. So, one of the things that I do is work on resumes on the side. For a stint of my career, I spent a lot of time in the workforce development field, just helping people grow, helping people expand their career goals, helping people re-enter the workforce after having had some time out of the workforce. And one of the most important aspects and one of the most foundational aspects of career growth and advancing your career is having a quality resume. So I'm not only talking about this today because I write resumes, I'm talking about it because I've seen it work. I've worked in the field, and today I'm just going to share with you all just some effective tips for how to make your resume stand out. I'm going to share some personal traits that you could include on your resume, and then if you need some personal touches to your resume, then you could always hit me up. So it's a shameless plug at the same time, but this stuff is important, man. This stuff is so important. In many ways, a resume is your first step toward your future career, as it's usually the first thing a hiring manager sees. A resume is a document that showcases a candidate's qualifications for a job, often includes your education, your experience, your skills, and achievements. Skills and achievements is a very, very important keywords as you think about developing your resume, right? You want to make sure you're able to highlight your skills. You want to make sure you're able to highlight your high-level achievements in your resume. Those things are definitely going to stand out. How to make your resume stand out. It's several ways to set your resume apart from the rest. What a recruiter looks for will highly depend on the industry and the job you're applying for. But in general, hiring managers seek resumes that stand out. And so here are some tips. Number one, understand what the hiring manager is looking for. Right? Understand what the hiring manager is looking for. Before you begin creating your resume, review the job posting and the company's website. Take careful consideration when determining what you plan to include. Focus on the company's culture, keywords you want to include, and what's expected of you in this role. The company's culture is so important. If the key words are so important, right? So if for whatever reason, let's just use something like really, really simple. Like for whatever reason, if we're working in let's say the sales industry and the job, for whatever reason, instead of saying goals, they use the words quotas all over their website. These people are obsessed with quotas. You're going to want to make sure that in your resume that you include the word quotas. That's what I mean by keywords, right? So you're not going to say, at my previous role, we set sales goals. I did X, Y, and Z. You're going to say, at my previous role, we set sales quotas. It's going to be a word that is familiar to the organization, and it's going to feel like you are speaking their language. That's just a small example. Number two, tailor your resume. Tailor it to your industry and the job you're applying for. There is something called transferable skills. Let's just say I was a cashier, right? And I was a cashier at let's just say I was a cashier at Walmart, right? I'm a Walmart cashier, and I've only worked as a retail cashier. And I now want to apply to be a cashier at the front of a branded restaurant, right? Like an Applebee's or like a Fridays or something like that. I want to be a hostess. I want to be a cashier. It's going to be important for me to tailor my resume to becoming a cashier in that industry, which means I'm probably going to focus on most of my transferable skills. I'm going to focus on skills like customer service. I'm going to focus on skills like specific transactions of just actually collecting monies and putting monies away. I'm going to make myself appealing to the sector that I'm moving in. I'm going to talk about a passion for food service now, although I've worked in retail prior. Tailor it to the industry or the job you are applying for. Aunt Sissy, good morning. Good morning. We're talking about building a quality resume. We're talking about making your resume stand out. Make sure in your resume you include a header and a summary or objective. I always put a professional summary at the resumes I do for folks. It's important to remind people at the top of your resume of just where you've been and where you want to go. Right? So it's a condensed version of a cover letter in so many ways that you're going to be able to express why this role is a good fit for you based on the professional experiences you've already had. Add pertinent skills. Right? So if you are applying to work on home improvement and you have a certification for whatever reason in electrical work, then you don't want to leave that out, right? I'm applying to work on a home improvement crew. I have a skill set that is very pertinent to this job. I know how to mix concrete for whatever strange reason. You don't want to leave that skill out if you're applying for a job that could benefit from that skill set. Number 5, keep it concise. This is not my tip. This tip is from Indeed. I personally don't keep my resume concise. I give a full resume that shows the full breadth of my experience. That's just my personal touch. But this is a common practice. Many people will tell you to keep your resume no longer than 2 pages. Most jobs might only want to see you at 1 page. My resume is like 4 pages, and I don't care. But it's common advice. I would be remiss if I didn't add that into this discussion. Make it visually appealing. This is one of my favorite parts about resume writing, is making the resume actually look presentable and clean. I don't make my resumes look too visually appealing, like almost like a cartoonish or like a advertising or like a magazine ad or anything like that. But I do make my resumes extremely clean. They have all of the core elements: professional summary, highlighted skills, employment history, education, and additional certifications or skill sets if necessary. And I like to make sure that personally, I put a border on my resumes. I'll give away some of this stuff. It doesn't matter. I like to make sure that the font is presentable, a decent size, and I'll give you all a tip, a hint. If you're lucky enough to be listening today, here's a good hint. When you're writing your resume, you want to keep it to 2 pages. Make sure that you go to layout and you change your margins from normal to narrow. That's going to give you a lot more space to work with and keep your resume on 1 to 2 pages. Thank me later. Number 7, submit a cover letter. I really think the thing with cover letters is, and I truly believe this, I think the thing with cover letters is the company just wants to see if you're going to do it. The real sauce is in the resume, but they just want to see if you're going to turn in the cover letter too. It makes your whole application process more robust. It makes you stand out more. Definitely don't forget to do a cover letter, and the cover letter is an opportunity for you to really, really big yourself up. It's an opportunity for you to really make the company feel like you are selecting them, because you are just blown away by the opportunity. You think that the company is moving in the right direction based on all of your experience. You feel like this role could help you further your career, and you could be an asset to the organization, and that you'd be honored to consider the role. Your cover letter is a chance to make yourself stand out as almost presenting the organization with an opportunity to interview you. So cover letter is important. It can be really cool. I like to keep mine very, very simple and traditional letter format. I don't make them elegant, put no design touches on them. It's very, very simple for me when it comes to the cover letter. You got to remember, people don't really like to read, so you don't want to overwhelm them. You don't want to write them a speech. You want to just get it on the paper and get it out there. Number 8, make sure that you are proofreading your resume as well. Just some other important touches. Be honest, be accountable. People are going to ask you about your experience, the experience that you listed on your resume. Make sure it is organized. Make sure that the resume is ethical. Make sure that it expresses how much of a team player that you are. Every organization is made up of a team, right? Not just one person. And make sure that you have an opportunity to highlight your creative skills in your resume. And also, if you have a chance, highlight opportunities where you've been a problem solver or solution oriented. These things can definitely help boost your resume even further. I hope that this helped. This was a really practical conversation, not so much motivational, but just talking about boosting your resume, talk about advancing it or upgrading your resume. I hope does motivate you to do just that and to look at furthering your career and advancing yourself. Let me leave you all with a few quotes. It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Don't ever stop looking for opportunities to grow. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Remember that. Don't get complacent. Create a new opportunity for you to get better. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. You deserve to love what you do. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath and start again. I like this one. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Got another one for you. Work until you no longer have to introduce yourself. I like that. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Oh man, what a quote. What a quote. The difference between who you are and what you want to be is what you do. Last but not least for today, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Make sure you are looking to dive into deep into yourself and find your courage to continue, to grow, to get better, to demand more of yourself. God bless, God bless, God bless. Good morning. Have a good day. Be awesome. Win this day and enjoy your weekend, folks. God bless. Love y'all. Thanks for joining. Please share. Remember to keep your pillars on your mind at all times. Stay focused spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. God bless. We're out.